Collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And today we're going to take a look at this slightly used €2 coin from 2001 from the Republic of France. And this, as you can see, it's the bimetallic coin. It says €2 here, EURO, and you notice the 2 goes over the edge, as does the O from the euro. And then if we get out here near the edge here, you can see that there are 6 stars here and 6 stars here for the Euro states that are part of the Euro in 2001. And then way over here, let's see if we can magnify that just a little bit. Way over here we see an LL, and that's for Luc Leutsch, who was the engraver / designer of this particular coin. And all the €2 from this era are going to look the same on this side, which is the reverse or the back of the coin. If we tip it up on its edge, we see that it's a milled edge, and we see that, see how this works? So we have a 2 and 2 stars, then a 2. Let's keep going. And 2 stars, then a 2, and 2 stars. So see how the 2's flip over? So here's a 2 upright, but if we go to the next one, it looks almost like a 5, but it's not a 5, it's a 2 facing the other way. So 2 and 2 stars, upside down 2 and 2 stars, and it goes all the way around the outside of the rim of this coin. And then when we get to the back, this is the kind of the money shot, what we've been looking for, and that is the France Obverse, or French Obverse of the coin. And look at this, it's just beautiful. Liberte Egalite Fraternite. That's the motto of France: liberty, equality, and brotherhood. And then if we go way down in here, we can see who engraved this coin. And it was Joaquin, I think it's in Spanish you say Jimenez, and maybe you do in French too. So it's Joaquin Jimenez, so it's a J, and then Jimenez. He was the engraver of this coin for France. If we look around here, we see that there are stars around the outside of the coin too. And of course, the first map coin, we can just count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then way up in here, we can see a horseshoe. And this horseshoe was only on the French coins for 2 years. In France, what they do is they put the mint master's mark on the coin. And so this horseshoe right here, see, it's a sideways horseshoe. In the United States, we say if you want the horseshoe to bring you good luck, you have it facing with the points up. If you want it to, you're afraid if you put it facing points down, that the luck will run out of the horseshoe. And this one's kind of facing sideways, so I'm not sure. I think they're kind of in the middle between. We'll give them okay luck on that one. And then way down here in the middle of this tree, there's an R here and an F here for Republique Francaise. This coin was first made in 1999. See, we see this is a 2001 version. So France actually came out before 2002 with the euro, because countries were allowed to do that. In 1999, they did 57 million €2 coins. And this year, 2001, they did 238 million of these. This is not a rare coin, will never be a rare coin, and is worth €2, or $2.38 or $2.40 US. It is when we talk about bimetallic, it's much like some of the United Kingdom coins. We have a nickel brass center and a copper nickel outer ring, and what they do is they just force it into the outer ring here, and you can see that there's the edge there, and you can see it on this side also, how the edge kind of gets forced in. We don't have any bimetallic coins in the United States at this point, but they are very interesting coins to look at. Now, the other thing that we can look at on here is that because of this was only made for 2 years, you think it might be a little rarer because this mint master only had 2 years, but there's no rarity to it at all. And then here, way up here, we see this symbol here, which is just the mint mark for the mint. Can you see that? Let's see if we can get a little closer. Yeah, there it is right there. So there's the mint mark for the mint, there's the mint master's sign, and then as we go around the outside, we see the 2001 with a star in the middle. This coin was made until 2006. So 1999 to 2006, and then they replaced it with this coin. Now this is a 2011, but this coin came out in 2007 to 2011. You see much the same coin. You see this one's a little different, so this is a different, when we talk about the Mint Master, this was a horseshoe. This one down here for the Mint Master in 2011, what you do is you can just look it up on Numista or one of the other sites, and the Mint Master in 2011 was Ivaz Sampo, and it's a pentagon. So it's a five-sided figure for the Mint Master in 2011. Now, the other thing that we talked about was how this first €2 coin was the first map coin. And this 2011 coin is the second map coin. And you see how this promontory comes down here, Norway, Sweden, and see how it's a little different on this one and this one. So this is the old one, and what they did was they moved over this way and got a few new countries in here. So these countries here are now part of the euro. They were not part of the first map euro. This is the second map euro, and see actually how the euro countries that are part of the euro actually come right up over the edge. So that's the difference between the first and second map. You can actually look right on the coin, and you see if it has anything going up over the edge here, like this, it's a second map euro. If it has a kind of no straight edge here, it's a first map euro. And you also can see the difference here. So see how this one comes over to here, and this one goes way further over into Europe. So those are our two, first map, second map. Now some people say, what was before this? And so let's take a look at some of the coins that came before. This is the smallest of the French coins from before the euro. This is a 1971 centime coin. We can flip it over and you can see it says Republique Francaise. Here's an older 5 centime coin from 73. You see the same kind of signs. This one, the Mint Master, was an owl, and then there's the mint sign there, Liberte Egalite Fraternite. And of course the older coins all have Marianne on them, and this is, you can see, let me see if we can get this right there. La Greffole, who engraved this coin. So it says Republique Francaise has Marianne with the wind blowing back her here. Here's another Marianne, but this one, you see is slightly bigger, but that's because it's a 10 centime coin. And then here's a 20 centime coin, and guess what's on the front? Marianne again, and there's the La Greffole, much bigger and easier to see. Then we went from the 20 centime to the half a franc coin. And so you see they changed metals. It's a 1986. And guess who's on the front? This is the sower. This is Oscar Roti, the sower, and she's actually sowing wheat. The sun's coming up in the background. So this is a different front. It's not the Marianne front. It looks very similar to Marianne, but she is sowing or planting wheat. The next coin we're going to look at is a 2 franc coin. We like that one just because it has the edges on it. And there she is again. There's the sun coming up. And you can see here she's got a handful of wheat and she's throwing it out into the field in the old planting method. And then here's a 5 centime coin from 1971. Now, of course, none of these coins here are of any value anymore because they all got demonetized in 2002. And then, of course, we came in with the €2, €1, euro cent coins in 2002. But Again, just one last time, France was allowed, and a number of countries were allowed, if they wanted to start producing them in 1999, even though the whole community didn't have to produce them until 2002. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Remember, you can find the difference between the euros simply by looking at the euro map on the front, first map, second map, and that's all we have today. Have a great day from DC Coin World.